Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 2021-22 Heart of America Athletic Conference Men's Basketball Media Day. My name is Jason Lamb. I'm with KY3 Sports in Springfield, Missouri, and I'm joined by the first-year head coach of the Graceland Yellowjackets, Taylor Langley. Coach, welcome to Media Day. Welcome to the Heart of America Conference. Do you know what you got yourself into?
Thanks, Jason. We're figuring it out day by day right now.
So you've been a head coach previously at the University of Michigan Dearborn for 7 seasons. What appealed to you about moving to Lamoni, Iowa?
Grayson was really an easy choice. The community here, we have an unbelievably supportive administration, including our president, President Draves. Brady McKillop's a great AD, and it's just there's a lot of universities that talk about how they're here to help kids and help them succeed, and you can really see the evidence where Graceland actually gets the work done, and I want to be part of that.
And how about being a part of the Heart of America Conference?
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that had some appeal as well.
Oh, sure. It's definitely a great conference. Obviously, Graceland had a great run in 2018. So, we know that we can be successful as a program if we do things the right way. That was very appealing. And it's just fun going to a conference where there's no nights off. And, every night you have to be at your absolute best if you just want to have a chance. And I think when you put yourself in a situation where you're always challenged, it's very exciting. It's very exciting. And that's where I wanted to be at this point in my coaching career. And I want to be challenged, and I want to make sure that I have to be my best night in and night out for, us and our players and our staff to have the success we're looking for.
Okay. So the Yellowjackets were 2-18 last year, won only one conference game. And you have described this as having 17 unfamiliar faces, unfamiliar players anyway, all new, and learning a completely new system. How's that been going here over the course of the first few weeks?
Yeah, it's going well. It's definitely hard to have a barometer when you're not playing anybody else yet. But our guys are really bought in. They're definitely embracing the culture and what we want to accomplish. But that a lot of programs are able to take advantage of that extra COVID year. So they have, record numbers of guys back. We're just in a different situation. That could either work to our advantage or it could work against us. We're not really sure yet, but I think chemistry and how our guys, get along, they embrace each other, care about each other. That's going to go a long way in whether we're going to be able to have some success in year one.
How do you go about starting a program from scratch, basically, and when you're out on the recruiting trail?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I was hired in March, and between our JV and varsity, we brought in 23 new players to our program from last year. So we definitely brought in a lot of guys, and the goal was just to put us in a situation where we can start fresh. And guys who were from last year's program who wanted a fresh start and wanted to buy into the new culture that we had home for them still. Guys who would come in and prove themselves and buy in, and they're going to have opportunity as well. So you just start by trying to build a roster. Actually, let me take it a step back. I started by building my assistant coaching staff, and I brought in a couple guys, who are great assistant coaches, and they've really helped us to build our roster. And then from there, it's building the chemistry, building the camaraderie between the guys. Once we've identified what 17 guys are the best guys to be on our varsity in year one.
Okay, yeah. When you determine that right mix of players, what does a Coach Langley team look like on the floor?
I'm sorry, you froze up a little bit
there.
Oh,
okay. No. Once you determine the right mix of starters and a bench, what does a team that's coached by Coach Langley look like on the floor?
Yeah. hopefully we get to a point. There was several seasons where we were fortunate enough to be in the top 10, and I think year in year out in NAI Division II we were top 25 in points allowed per game. So we're really going to try to build a defensive minded program. We've had some success being pretty highly ranked in assist to turnover ratio. So we want to play great defense. We want to take care of the ball, share the ball with our teammates, and that's kind of what I know. If you're able to play great defense and rebound the ball and get a few more possessions than the other team, you don't have to quite shoot it as well that night. So those are the basic things that we focus on, and we build everything around those areas.
Okay. Your season looks like it starts here at the end of October. You got a pair of games. What are the kind of things that you'll be looking for, and what you hope to get out besides wins of those first couple games?
Sure. I when you get into that first game, sometimes you get to see where guys are in terms of, are they great in practice, or does that practice translate to the games? And are they committed to what we're doing only in practice, or are they committed to doing it when we get into games? And I got a lot of faith in these guys for being a first year team. I'm pretty proud of the roster that our coaches have built. And, I'm going to be looking to see how we compete. If things are not always going to go your way, but if we keep fighting, if we keep competing, if we keep, scrapping, that mentality is what we're looking for. And once we establish the mentality, I believe that wins will come.
In this first season of establishing your program, what are some realistic goals for Graceland in your first season?
Sure. Yeah. I'm going to give you the coach speak answer that no reporter wants to hear, but we're just going to get better every day.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to build our culture, and we're going to develop the identity that we want to have. And I'm not going to measure that by wins and losses for us. I don't really believe in setting those types of goals. But if you have 17 guys and they come together and they buy into a culture, they buy into who we want to be, and they give their best effort every night to try to be that, then we're going to be happy with year one, and we'll be able to build off that.
All right. That's Taylor Langley, the first year head coach at Graceland. Good luck to you in your first season here in the Heart of America Conference. And thanks for joining us today on Media Day.
All right. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.